I made it to Ramsey Cascade in a little bit under 2 hours, just under that. Did pretty good, so I think the way I've got my Achilles bandaged must be working. Hopefully it'll work going downhill, but I haven't had a problem in the past going downhill. Since I'm here so early, I think I might try to go ahead and make it up to the other cascades. I'm going to check out this side over here to go up, and it looks like I can make it up that way. I'm going to just head across over onto that other side, go up over there, see if I can make it up that side and take another picture of the falls. Here's kind of a look over the edge. Well, I made it to the second, technically the third Ramsey Cascade. There's another smaller one above the first one where the trail ends, but this one is far larger than either one of those. The one in the middle is only probably 25 feet, I guess. I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just wanted to, it's like, is that it? So I kept on moving. It took me about 45 minutes after I got to the top of the first cascade, and it's fortunate that someone had marked the trail with little red scions every so often. Would have been nice to have it a little bit more often, but that kept me going. And so here's a view of this, because I'll never get it on film in one shot at least. Well, we're back at campsite 32 after a relatively long day, after what was going to be a pretty relaxing, easygoing day for me, just to run back to Rhododendron Creek and run down and see the waterfalls that were there. But I felt so good after doing that, I decided just go hit Ramsey Cascade. So I hiked the 1.3 miles back up to my car and drove to that trailhead, hiked up to that, got to the second fall, or second cascade, actually the third cascade, and came back, drove down to the Greenbrier Ranger Station, and that's where the trailhead for the Engine Creek trail, which isn't an official trail, is. And I hiked up that just a little bit ago, about 2 miles. Took about an hour. So all told, I believe I did 15.7 miles today. So a lot more than what I was expecting to do, but I feel pretty good. Getting ready to enjoy some cheese and bean burritos from the Packet Gourmet, and just chill out for a while, stay off the feet a little bit. Feel pretty decent, obviously, but they're tired again. This being Thursday afternoon after 3 o'clock, I've been out for exactly a week now in various places. And at the campsite 18 on West Prong of the Little River, I just spoiled myself. You can see some clothes drying on a rock there. Rinsed my clothes off in the river, see if that'll help make me smell any better, though I doubt it. And today's the take it easy day. On top of Myrie Ridge. Just came up Lynn Camp Prong Trail and fixed their sign there. They had the arrows pointing the wrong way, so I tried to mark it in with an ink pen. Actually managed to inadvertently tree a bear about maybe quarter to third of a mile down the trail. He climbed a tree for whatever reason and then stood there and huffed at me, so I thought, must be time to go. So I moved on, and they actually had closed campsite 28 a couple weeks ago because of aggressive bear activity, which is down that trail. And in fact, I scared up another bear, small bear, probably about half a mile before there, not more than 15 feet from me. So I've seen 2 bears on this trail, so I guess, yep, indeed, there is at least bears active in this part of the park, which I haven't seen too many of yet. This would make number 2 and number 3 so far. Well, it's a gorgeous Friday afternoon at campsite 26 in the Great Smoky Mountains, and it's too bad I didn't have a shotgun, because I could have had a great dinner of roasted boar and helped the Park Service get rid of one of those non-native boars that they've been having trouble with for decades now. And another thing that I did not know until I'd been hiking here was that many of the springs from mountains come from the top of the mountain. Like here we have one that most of them are pipe springs like that. I actually had to clean this one out a little bit to get it running again. But all the shelters up here, as far as I know, are piped from, or have at least one spring, sometimes 2. And that was something I didn't realize before. That even this high up, water will still come out even after there's been hardly any rain. In fact, this site, number 26, if I remember correctly, is known for not having, or for having a spring that can sometimes dry up. And we haven't had any rain, as far as I know, in this part for over a week. So it's just a trickle, as you can see and possibly hear, but it still comes out, and this is where you come down the hill to fill your water bottle. I'm at the Derrick Knob shelter now. Took something like 3 1/4 hours to do the almost 6 miles. I was going nice and easy, trying not to strain anything or anything like that. Take my time. Woke up, actually had some sunshine. We did have a little rain shower early this morning, about 4:30, and still I was able to see the sunrise. But then after I got on the trail, got a little cloudy. But then after I got up toward pretty much the top of the Myrie Ridge Trail, the sunshine started breaking out again. So it seems to be a pretty beautiful day. Just like campsite 26, there are a lot of these little flying ant things that just buzz around you all over. Plus, for whatever reason, there are a lot of flies and stuff like that up on the ridge tops. And here you can see a lot of flowers in the background. Got a lot of bees as well. So not a place to be if you're allergic. And got to calculating, and with what I should have tomorrow, I should finish up my 11 days with 99.4 miles hiked during my time here. So I've been debating on how I can get that extra 6/10 in. Might just run out for half an hour further down the trail, and just for the heck of it, so I can say that, yep, I hiked over 100 miles on my first backpacking trip. That is, of course, if my wife doesn't mind me coming home about 18 hours early. Otherwise, I'll be hiking in and out of 18 again tomorrow night, and that will easily put me over the 100-mile mark. Derrick Knob also is home to its own pet pigeon. He's been here for over a month, according to the logbook. I assume you can see him there.